Really appreciate it, guys, eh? Thanks, man. You can have it now? Restores a lot of faith in humanity. There's so much good out there. Bye! Fresh fish thrown on the pan over the coals. Another day, another launch from a scenic location. Light winds, 10 to 15 knots. And we are heading north. G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of Getting Back to Basics, where we thought it'd be a great idea to paddle ocean kayaks to the northernmost tip of Australia. So today, we've got a really big paddle and we've got the lines out trying to get a fish for dinner. All right, mate. Yeah, it's pulling me around to the right side. Dragging me backwards. Oh. If you can, go the line over to my side. Oh, fuck. Got him? What's the hooks? You got him? No, I got him. Hold it there. Hold it there. Yep. I'm gonna get the gas. Mate, you got him at the gas? Okay. Right, you want to go over my back? Yes. Yeah? Just let myself hold him close up. I've got him gapped well, so just keep those hooks away from yourself. Yep, I'm leaning forward. Okay, good. Yep. You want me to grab his tail? No. You got him? You got any sparks in your back? I'm sorry if you did. Oh, just a bit of a scrape, but hopefully not too bad. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a good fish. Thanks, man. Well done. Alright. Alright. Pretty unstable. Alright, don't bite me, mate. Don't bite me. Don't spike me. Come on. It isn't how you want to handle the fish. I really hope that footage worked out, because that was one of the most memorable experiences of the trip. So glad I had Gunsy come up next to me. Oh, golden moment! Woo! And have a look at this, have a look at the lure. I got it on. I put 2 single hooks on this morning that I picked up from BCF. And then I just got it on some multi-strand, but this here is a lure that I found on the beach. Incredible amount of rubbish, but did find a good lure. Hopefully I can put some hooks on this, some trebles, and catch a fish with it later in the trip. It's the best way I can recycle at this point in time. Years and years old, it's been washing around in the tide, and that there is what's got us dinner tonight. Yeah, I don't think it's a very common thing to catch a meter queenie. I think I've got a bit of a balls up around the rudder. Far out, that was wild. Soon after, as we were paddling in the open ocean, we were spotted by 2 boats that had been out fishing. I don't know who was more surprised, them seeing us paddling in the middle of nowhere, or us seeing them, as it was the first sign of any fishing boats we'd seen in close to a month. Yeah. How good's this? Oh, you're kidding. Really appreciate it, guys, eh? Enjoy your day. Thanks. Thanks, man. See you later. Thanks, mate. You can have it now? Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Fuck. Cheers, man, that's the best. If you guys watch this, mate, we'll pay it forward. Thank you very bloody much, all right? This goes a long way. Restores a lot of faith in humanity. There's so much good out there. We very much acknowledge that it's not every day you luck out upon an icy cold beer in the middle of the ocean. So we savoured it and then got stuck into catching up on the paddling we needed to get done. 15 miles it was to get to our next campsite. And I'll be honest with you, it was a big day. And after 5 hours, we finally made it to where we were set to camp for the night. And this was one of the few places that we'd been to that actually had a half-decent dirt road, very close to the beach. And there was a couple of locals down there fishing from a township not that far drive away called Bamaga. Bye! That's what it's all about. Just pulled up on a beach. A couple of locals from Bamaga just come in, said g'day. Gave us their best. Told them there was a footy grand final on tonight, and he was heading back home for a cold beer. Slightly envious, however, we'll have an amazing time here as well. Just pulled into camp. Sun's about to set. Probably an hour off to drag the kayaks up the beach and set up a fire. I've got dinner sorted. Got that big queenfish. Slab that up and have it with rice. It's a pretty standard fish and rice, but nonetheless, spot on. This lens is so hard to keep clean. We're leading up to a full moon. It's just really big tides at the moment, 3.6 meter high. We've had to drag our kayaks right up to the top here of the beach before the tide comes in. Is there enough timber? Get a load of this. I know I've already raved on about it, but it's a big moment for me out of the yak. As 3 weeks ago, I would have absolutely zero confidence throwing a line out. Normally I'd let a queenfish go, but out here the meat in that is just sensational. And it's a really good size, so it'll fill up the crew tonight, hopefully. I'm going to fill it up now, lightly dust a bit of flour, have it with rice, and enjoy a really good bloody rest. It's been such a big day. Such a big day. Grill up fillets. That is the best. I'm really looking forward to this meal. That's all from me. I appreciate you taking the time to watch and get back to basics, and most importantly, hope to see you out here. The story of most meals up here in Cape York. Big pot of rice, whatever spuds or veggies that we've found along the road, beautiful fire, and then fresh fish thrown on the pan over the coals. Tonight is queenfish with beer batter. So warm here. Beer battered queenfish.
On the table. I think I have, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh wow, very nice.